Was that a good cookie? Yeah, was that a good cookie? Okay, so I had this dusty, crusty tissue box, and I wanted to put a cover over it for Ellie's birthday, so I just didn't have a box of Kleenexes that just looked like that. So I took some plastic canvas, some yarn, and a big, thick tapestry needle and did some cross stitching. And the photo that popped up in the corner was a inspiration video, or the video where I got the inspiration from, and I did the diagonal ones, and I just crisscrossed on the diagonal pattern. I don't know how to explain it unless you watch that video, but totally encourage you to go over there and watch it so you can learn how to do what I did. But I had a ton of fun with this, and when Ellie's party came, a lot of people didn't even know. Like, it was almost disappointing because I was hoping somebody, I always like it when somebody comes to my house and say, they say, like, did you make that? And I'm like, oh, yes, I did. Duh. But nobody did it because they said that they thought it was literally part of the Kleenex box. Like, they said that it was done so well, I guess, that they just thought it was like a pattern on the Kleenex box. Like, it looked so good. So I guess that was a compliment, but at the same time, I was disappointed. I was hoping somebody would ask me if I made it, because I did, and I worked hard on it, and I would like for somebody to acknowledge it. But no, they just thought it was regular to the Kleenex box. They didn't even think about it being a, cover or anything like that. So I guess I did good. So I just took a lot of patience, for one. Yep. And I had to redo some of it, and as you could see, like, my yarn was too long. I don't know why I had it that long. Now that I know, looking back, I'm like, well, no wonder I had a stressful time doing this, because I had so much yarn. But I also need to be more patient when it comes to counting the holes or the spaces, because I had to redo it because I wanted the squares to be as even as possible throughout the whole creation. So I would have, like, 3 squares left on one block, and on the other side have 2 squares left. It was just uneven, and so I had to redo it because it was just bugging me. I don't like everything to be perfect, but I at least want things to be centered. I think that's how everybody, would like their projects to be. It's at least a little bit centered or something. So it took a lot of patience. But after I got frustrated, because after that whole mess, I just had to start making dinner. I just put down the project, got started on dinner, and I think it was like 6 o'clock. It was still before daylight savings times when I filmed this. But Ellie was getting really frustrated that day also. I don't know if she was feeding off of me or if it was just, I think it was her teething, because now she has 4 teeth. So this was like a month ago, and she has 4 teeth now. And she had one pop out at this time. Now she has a second one popping out. So she's been teething. And I think that's mostly why. I don't think it was me being frustrated over cross-stitching. Like, I think it was just her teething. But I had to grab the little wrap, which is my Kia Babies wrap. And if you use Laura J at, checkout or whatever, you can do that. I don't even think I had too many sales off of this wrap. Like, this wrap is an awesome wrap, but what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm not sponsored by it or anything. I always like to put that out there because I love this wrap so much. I don't really push it onto people because I'm just not that kind of YouTuber, or at least not yet. Like, I'm just, going throughout my day, and I always just throw that in there just in case somebody wants a discount on this, because it's a really good wrap, and I still use it even though Ellie is a year old. So it's just nice to have a baby on your hip without straining your back or anything. So I did all of dinner. Josh was in the bathtub. He just got home from work. Normally how our schedule works out is I kind of feed Ellie first, get her to bed, and then Josh gets out of the bathtub. And me and him, we either eat together or we'll sit in bed together, watch TV, just spend a little bit of time together while Ellie's asleep. But I always, 15 minutes before Ellie goes to bed, I do get her to say goodnight to Josh, or Josh wants to say goodnight to her. So that is just our little routine at nights. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's nice though. But here's a little transition into the next part, which is Ellie being crazy. I love you. Ellie. I love you. Can you blow daddy sugars? Go. Go. Hey. Go. Okay, there you go. You silly monkey. Yeah. Yeah. Now, after I finished all the sides and put it all together, this is how it came out. And I am so excited it came out this way. This is me trying to be all nice and stylish. I staged it up and everything in the background. And I think it looked pretty well. I even cleaned my little ottoman / coffee table thing. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little tutorial-ish, vlog-ish type style. This is me hanging out with my cousin Caitlin. We had pizza, we watched Hamilton, and it was actually a, nice little movie that we watched, and we couldn't stop saying that not gonna miss my shot or whatever. We kept singing that all night, and we had a little bonfire that Josh set up for us. We accidentally caught the lawn on fire a little bit, but it was only around the pot, like the little pit thing. It was underneath that. The ashes fell onto the ground and then kind of caught it on fire, but it was just like a little bit. It wasn't a lot, but we also had our little lights in the background. And this next part is Josh cutting down a tree. I thought this was kind of cool and kind of weird because our neighbors had were like, we didn't know they were paying attention to us, but they were like shouting some things. If y'all could please, it'll say inaudible, like please tell me what they said, because I couldn't remember what they said. If they said like volunteer here or come bring that over here, like the Saul thing, I don't know, but it was weird. It's going very slowly. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Oh, oh. Well, there you have it. What we deal with almost every day. Our neighbors probably thinking we're crazy. I feel like once I slowed it down, it sounded like kept all your fingers, maybe. I don't know. But Ellie was getting a little tired in her car seat because we went on some kind of adventure. But thank you for watching. Hope you liked this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. And bye-bye.